Hey there everybody, welcome to Golden Car Comics. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a whole bunch of little things I'm going to talk about today. I've got a mini haul, I've got a collection to show off by request, and I've got some YouTube discoveries that I've made. So stick around, hopefully we all learn something fun and interesting. To start with, I wanted to show off some of my Pops. I've got my Kiss Pops, Gene, Paul, Ace, and Peter. I'm a huge Kiss fan. I collect their albums. I know you've seen my Kiss Super Special magazine from 1977. I've shown a few times on my videos. I just love these Pops. I almost sold them a little while ago. I'm glad it didn't sell because I'm glad I still have them. They do make these in a glow-in-the-dark version. I haven't been yet. I've been unable to find all four of the glow-in-the-darks together at a good price. So, if anybody has them or seen them, hit me up and let me know. I'm going to start things off with a little mini haul that I got from mycomicshop.com. There we go. I've always had a love of Godzilla since I was a little kid. Toys, models, movies. I started collecting the comics from Dark Horse and from IDW, and I had forgotten all about the fact that Marvel had a Godzilla series back in the late 70s. I picked up the first one at Denver Comic Con, and then Semper Fi Comic Guy, Big Vince, as many of you know Vince, he surprised me with one of his random acts of kindness. I call it a random act of generosity because he's the most generous guy I know. But he sent me a stack of like 10 Godzilla comics that he found on eBay. So I've got a big jump start to my collecting. So I need to fill a few holes. MyComicShop.com filled in nicely, and they had issue number 2, and they're really in nice shape. I mean, the blacks are just beautiful on this book. And issue number 5. So now, thanks to Vince and MyComicShop.com, I've got the first 6 issues uninterrupted, and I'll be continuing with more Godzillas in the future. Next, Louis from his channel Louis Jewel. It's Louis Jewel, I believe. Anyway, great guy as well. But I had shown the other day. I had shown my presidential monster Nixon, monster from the Watergate Lagoon, and Louis said that he would love to see the whole collection. So hopefully the rest of you would like to see it as well. I'm going to start things off with Wolf Bill. This collection is actually put out in 2011. There's 7 presidents in the set, and you'll see all 7 today. But this is, of course, Bill Clinton made to look like a werewolf because, well, you know, for those of you that aren't old enough to remember, Bill did quite the prowling around. He's got him with his little saxophone, but yeah, he's got hair and ears and so on. But that's Wolf Bill, piece number 1. Back in 2011, I bought the whole set for like $60, maybe $70 at the most. They really shot up in value in 5 years. That's Zombush, George W. Jr. George Jr. there as a zombie. There. And these are all in fantastic shape. I've really been lucky to keep them all in good shape. But yeah, the collection really shot up in value. Some pieces being worth more than others. This is the Ronmi. I do believe that this one actually, yeah. This is, of course, Ronald Reagan, made up to look like the Mummy. A little bent to the card, nothing too bad, no creases. But there you go. Try and get out of the glare there. Oh, that was a lot better. See if I can move the light a little bit. Ah, let's see if that helps. Lincolnstein. My son's favorite president, Abraham Lincoln. Ask him just about anything about Abraham Lincoln, he'll tell you all about it. He thought this was a pretty cool piece. Of course, Frankenstein and Lincoln together. If I didn't mention it, the company that put these out is Heroes in Action. They haven't put out any more of the Mego type figures. I know they're doing some like little bobblehead looking things of the presidents, the presidential monsters, but they haven't put out any more of the Megos. They made an appearance on Comic Book Man. They showed a couple of prototypes that they had going on, but I've yet to see any new ones in the last 5 years. So if anybody from Presidential Monsters is watching, I collect your stuff. I thought it was great. This is one of my favorite pieces. This is the Phantom of the White House. John Kennedy as the Phantom of the Opera. And again, the detail is just really nice. I really, really appreciated the work that they put into the faces and the head sculpts. It wasn't just, you know, throw it together and put a costume on it. I'm going to try to make them look good. Now, the most expensive piece in the set, at least as of right now, thank goodness the dog didn't step on this one, is Baracula. We have President Obama dressed up like Dracula, or Blackula, if you're familiar with that 1970s campy B-movie hit there. But yes, there's Baracula. On eBay, this guy is going for about $120 or so. Now, maybe it's because he's still president. Maybe it's because there weren't as many made. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing it's because he's still president. But yeah, right now you can't touch that piece for less than $100. So glad the dog didn't step on him. What the dog did step on was my Monster from the Watergate Lagoon, the Richard Nixon Creature from the Black Lagoon piece, and for whatever reason, this piece goes for about 80 some odd dollars. So when I replaced that, I was crying a little bit. Of course, it's my fault for not putting it away and protecting it from damage. So there he is. There you go, Louie. And just to show you, I do that the dog was a little bit of an issue. There you go. There's the one that he actually stepped on and bent. The figure is actually still in great shape. The plastic did not come away from the card, but obviously the back, it got bent up pretty good. So if anybody wants a Nixon piece, let me know. I'll, you know, I like the eyes better on this one. But anyway, so be it. Alright, so let's move on to a couple of YouTube discoveries that I came across. I was watching YouTube a couple days ago, came across some great channels, starting with a channel called Surprise Comics. I was just kind of watching it. I hadn't subscribed to it yet. I am now. But he was talking about his pickup of Secret Wars #1. This one is what my copy that's actually autographed by John Beatty. Again, he was at Denver Comic Con a couple years ago. But anyway, Surprise Comics, they were talking about how there is an error version of this comic. That if you flip to the middle, there's a page where Galactus is miscolored, and you know, I thought that really sounds really familiar. So I went and checked out my issue, the only issue I have, and sure enough, I have the issue where Galactus is miscolored. I thought it was just that Galactus for some reason was able to change the color of his helmet and his gloves to white for whatever reason. But apparently there is an issue where he is correctly colored, and then there's the error, which is this one, which means I'm going to have to find the corrected version so that I can have my master set. Sorry, Mr. White Gloves. I usually wear my gloves, and I misplaced them, so sorry about that. And last but not least, one of my little discoveries, I actually became a new subscriber to Gene Paul Ace Peter, so that's kind of the reason why these came out as well. But I was watching some of his older videos, and he was talking about little life hacks for collectors. And I had never thought of taking the little package, and I wish I had one. Of course, today I don't have one. Usually I have several lying around. But the little silica packets that you get in your shoes, your clothes, different types of foods or whatever, but instead of throwing those away, to save those and to tape them on the inside of your comic boxes, on the lids, and that'll help keep odor and moisture under control in your boxes. And I thought that was just a fantastic idea. So shout out to Gene Paul Ace Peter. I never would have thought of that in 100 years. Anyway, that's the end of my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and try and get some more stuff done today. I'm waiting for some things to come in the mail, so I might have some unboxing videos coming up later. I also have some contest videos to shoot. And I got to tell you, I shoot contest videos not really because I'm trying to win a bunch of prizes. I have yet to win a contest, but that's okay. I only do the ones that I think are just fun and they sound like real interesting questions or challenges or so on. So I've got a few of those coming up as well, and I hope you're all interested in seeing them. If you're not a subscriber yet, please, I'm looking for subscribers. When I get to 100, I know I'm going to do a giveaway because 100 would be huge. I'm sitting just over 40 now, but and go and check out all the different channels I mentioned. Surprise Comics, Semperfi Comics Guy, Gene Paul Ace Peter, and Louis Joel as well. He's a lot of fun. He has some great videos. I have some new subscribers as well that I'm going to give some shout outs to later on, but for now I'm at yeah, going to go ahead and turn this off, get it edited, get it loaded to YouTube. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day or evening or whatever time of day it is whenever you're watching this video. And as always, enjoy your collections, no matter what they are. Enjoy them, share them, and smile.